Hello everyone and welcome to Swipe and Travel with Jake. And today we're going to be talking about the AMEX Platinum refresh. And today I also have with me my brand new mirror finish platinum card. This is the new design they came out with. It's a limited edition for the refresh. And I thought I'd like to show it to you guys. Pretty cool. The mirror finish, they're not kidding about it. It really is like a real mirror right here. I mean, it's kind of crazy how like reflective it is. Like, I mean, you could use it like for women for something, could do their makeup with it. But anyway, that's just the physical card. I like to talk about the actual card product and the refresh that they've done with it. And first, we're going to go over the multipliers or the multiplier. There is the benefits, and then we'll go over the credits. So first off, we'll start with the big news actually, is the annual fee. The annual fee went from $700 a year, already pretty high, to $900 a year. That's right, almost $1,000 a year for a credit card. That's insane, but this is the AMEX Platinum we're talking about here. The fee for the additional card holders is only $200 still. There's a free option, but it doesn't include the lounge benefits or the other extras we're going to talk about today. And also I should mention all the credits are for one card. If you have additional card members, you share the credits. It's not a credit per card holder. It's one credit for the entire account. With the exception of the TSA pre and global entry credit, I believe. Not the clear credit, but the global entry credit is, I think, per card holder, not just for the account. Anyway, the business one, which we're going to do a different video about, also went up to $900. And that one also will now charge $400 per additional proper Amex Business Platinum card. But we're not going to be talking about that today. We're only going to be talking about the personal Platinum card. We'll talk about the Business Platinum card in a different video. So first off, I'd like to start with the multiplier. It's 5 points per dollar on flights booked directly with airlines, and 1 point per dollar and everything else. I should also mention, if you book flights with American Express Travel and hotels with American Express Travel, that is also 5 points per dollar. But outside of the Amex Travel Portal, flights booked directly with airlines, not through Expedia or Booking.com or any of that stuff. Flights booked directly with airlines on the airline website, as well as like if you pay the fees for points flights and all that kind of stuff, that is 5 points per dollar. Everything else is 1 point per dollar. No foreign fees as well. Anyway, let's get on to the benefits. These are not the credits, these are the benefits. And there only is really one new benefit. And the new benefit is a new hotel status with Leaders Club Sterling status. I'm not really familiar with their hotels, to be honest, so I don't really see this as much of a big deal. But if you are in that system and you like that status, that's good. I don't even know what status this is, to be honest. Anyway, the other benefits you have that are not credits again. You have Marriott Bonvoy Gold Elite status. Very nice. It's right below Platinum, so you're in a pretty good spot there. This one doesn't benefit me as much because I have the Bonvoy Business card and soon the Bonvoy Brilliant card, which is Platinum status. But if you do not have any Marriott credit cards and you haven't earned it through regular stays, which if you have regular stays there and you don't have a Marriott card, that's kind of crazy. But if you don't have it through credit cards or through stays, this credit card will give you that, as well as Hilton Honors Gold status, which is nice for me since I only have the free Hilton Honors card, which only gives you silver status. So with the Platinum card, I then get my gold status. Both of these offer things such as available room upgrades, later checkout, bonus points when you spend there, as well as sometimes room upgrades, but not as common as like the higher tier Platinum statuses. So there's some hotel status you get. You get car rental privileges with Avis, Hertz, and National. On Avis, you get Preferred. National, you get Emeralds Club. And then on Hertz, you get the President's Circle, which is huge. President's Circle is the highest tier. Hertz, in my opinion, that's the best one. Avis Preferred, you're not quite at the top. National Emerald Club, I think that is the top, though. But Hertz President's Circle is a huge one. It allows you to get a free upgrade as long as you book something bigger than a compact, I believe. and it also allows you at certain locations just to go to the President's Circle lot and pick any car from there. So big benefit there. There's some other like travel insurances and whatnot. You have car rental. It's secondary insurance, but you do have secondary car rental insurance. Trip delay insurance. On the Platinum card, it's a delay of 6 hours or more. You can have any cost up to $500 per trip, as long as you pay with the Platinum card. Not as good as the green. The green card has, I believe, 12, and it's only $300, but it is an option on the green card. And technically, and besides flights, hotels are better on the green card. But booking flights, which is where your delay would come in, this is on there. And trip cancellation and interruption insurance. So if your trip is canceled or whatnot, this will give you insurance up to $10,000 per trip and $20,000 per eligible card within a 12-month period. So both pretty good. Anyway, that's it for the insurances and the benefits. We are going to now go to the credits. So keep in mind, it's a $900 annual fee now, up from $700 before. No credits have been removed, or benefits for that matter, have been removed, only added or expanded upon. So I'm going to start with 2 credits that have been changed for the better. And then we'll get on to the new credits. Then I'll go over the old credits for the people that do not know what they are. I'm assuming most of you do know what the old credits were, but we'll go over them anyway. So 2 credits changed. The biggest change being the fine resorts or the hotel collection credit that you get with American Express. So on the Platinum card, you used to get $200 a year to use the fine hotels and resorts collection or the hotel collection with American Express. One of those two has a 2-night minimum, which it still does, but you got $200 hotel credit per year per a 2-night stay. So now you get a semi-annual credit, $300 semi-annually, $600 a year. Same thing though, still has a 2-night minimum, and that in order to get the $300 credit. But there's some hotels you could easily get for $150 a night, especially in Las Vegas or Southeast Asia. But if not, at least you'll get 1 to 2 nights for free, which is always pretty good. A 50% discount is nothing to complain about. But yeah, so a big upgrade on that benefit, much better than it used to be. And you still get all the benefits, such as the 4 p.m. late checkout, room upgrades, any of that stuff you still get like you used to before. So there's no downgrade in the credit. The other credit that has changed now, that was gotten once again better, is the digital entertainment credit. So before, you got $20 a month to use on like New York Times, Disney Plus, I believe Paramount was on there too, and some other subscriptions. So they've changed it 2 ways. Now it's $25 a month, so $300 a year total. And now they added YouTube TV and YouTube Premium and I believe Peacock. I don't know if that was there before or not. Anyway, so you now have those options to use the credit. And if you have a subscriptions like where it doesn't use the entire credit, you can like stack it. So let's say you have Disney Plus and you don't use the entire Disney Plus credit, you could use it on Peacock or YouTube TV or whatever. So that's something to use. All you have to do is enroll in the credit and pay with the card. Nothing special about it. So that's a great improvement. I'm happy to see YouTube Premium on there because in my opinion that is the best subscription service. It's just because of how much time it saves me because I watch YouTube so much. So I'm really happy to see it on there. I should mention I'm actually an additional card holder just because of my 524 status. And if I don't have to pay $900 a year to get hotel and lounge access, I won't. But you know what? With the new benefits, I may actually get more than the $900 out of it. So I may actually get my own Platinum card soon. Anyway, those are the 2 credits that have remained. Sorry, there's one. It's kind of different, so that's the reason I forgot about it. You still get the $200 in Uber Cash every year, $15 a month, and then $20 a month in December. The only difference now, it's still the Uber Cash. So you can use it for Uber Eats or Uber Ride. The only difference now is you have to pay the remainder with an AMEX Platinum card. It does not need to be, with an American Express card. It does not need to be the Platinum card, but it does need to be an American Express card. So if you have a green card, you can use that, or a gold card. The green card would be the better one, of course. but you just have to check it with an American Express card to use the cash. Um, and you can still combine it like before if you have a gold card. For example, with the $10 a month, $15 a month in December, you can use that to combine it still. But now getting on to the new credits, and we have our first new credit here, which is the Uber One credit. So separate from Uber Crash, this is a statement credit. You get up to $100 a year, or sorry, $20 a year towards your Uber One, which I believe is the price of the subscription. So you get Uber One included for free. It's paid back via statement credit. So that's great to see. I'm happy to see that. So that's one of the new credits. This is a returning credit, but I did mention it before. Actually, there's a few. The website is really weird. They like changed the order, so I'm a little bit discombobulated. I should have prepared a bit more, I know, but still on the old credits. You get a $200 airline fee credit. That's the same as before. You can use it towards incidentals or United Travel Bank. And the Clear credit, Clear Plus credit is still there. And I know I said I'd go over the new credits first, but it's the website's really confusing, so that's why I'm kind of jumping all over the place. But the Clear credit's still there, $209 a year. Airline fee credit, as I said, there's actually a way to just use it towards tickets with the United Travel Bank, so that's a good thing to know. But that's the same as before. All right, we'll move on to the wellness credits now. Sorry for jumping all over the place. The website's just a little bit confusing. Here's a new credit, $300 a year, $75 a quarter towards Lululemon. Again, it's a statement credit. I don't really care about this one. I don't care for Lululemon. It's quite expensive. Most people would probably spend more than $75 to buy anything there, but there are some things you could get for $75, especially if there's a sale. I hear the underwear, the shirts, and the regular pants are good for men. For women, I think there's more of the athletic yoga type wear. But I don't really know about that stuff as much. Anyway, you still have the Walmart Plus credit, so $12.95 a month, $155 a year. Statement credit, so just subscribe to Walmart Plus, pay with your Platinum card, you get the credits back every month. $100 Saks credit, $50 semi-annually, same thing, you just pay with it. I don't really care about that. I've never even been in a Saks Fifth Avenue as far as I'm aware. Aura Ring credit, so this is a new one. The Aura Ring credit is not towards the subscription, by the way. It only is towards hardware, but basically $200 a year towards Aura Ring hardware. I think you can get the 3rd generation Aura Ring right now for $200. So you basically get that for free, but you got to pay $6 a month after that, which, kind of sucks that you can't use the credit towards it, but oh well, it is what it is. It's a free $200 ring or $200 discount on a ring. Again, I have an Apple Watch. I've worn it every single video, including my gaming videos. If you know me from there, which I'm sure many of you do, or many of you don't. You do like gaming, check out my 2 gaming channels. They're pretty cool. But yeah, personally, it just doesn't really do much for me. So not a big fan of the Aura Ring credit. $100 Equinox credit, so $300 a year towards Equinox, which is a gym, I believe. But like, we don't have any in Florida, or at least where I live in Florida. So I don't really know if that's like the price for an annual subscription or not, or if it's like good or bad. I don't know. But for people that use Equinox, there you go. There's your thing. So that is all the credits now. You have some shopping protection as well, return protection, cell phone protection. If you pay for your cell phone bill and the cell phone on your Platinum card, it's there. Purchase protection, extended warranty, all that stuff is there. So this may be a hot take, but I don't think it's that hot of a take. I actually think the $900 fee card is better than the $700 fee card. And I'd rather pay $900 to get all these benefits than pay $700 to get the old benefits, because I directly see myself immediately getting $900 a year. Oh, actually, we're not done. I forgot about one credit, and this credit to me is the most important change credit on here. Before with Resi and the Platinum card, you only had the global dining access. Not anymore, which is like an exclusive type thing. The Sapphire Reserve has the open table thing. Now you have a $400 Resi credit, $100 a quarter. That it's just, you just use it at any Resi restaurant, or even some of the Toast, I believe, uses it. Any gift cards with Toast, I think, also works, but I just use it at a restaurant personally. $100 a quarter So every 3 months you get $100 to use at any Resi restaurant on the Resi app. Plus you have your status with Resi as well. So I mean, that benefit alone is more than $200 worth of receiving benefits, and to me, that's the biggest one, is having that Resi credit. Even though there's not tons of Resi restaurants by me, I like that I have a credit because it gives me an opportunity to try new restaurants. I don't have to worry about paying for it. So yeah, there's all the new credits, and this goes back to what I was talking about with the new card. In my opinion, the new $900 card is a much better value than the old $700 card, because if we look at the old credits, like for me at least, I'm going to go over me personally. You need to decide whether or not this makes sense for you. But for me personally, the only credits I really got were the $200 airline fee credit and the $240 streaming credit. To me, that was, I mean, I guess Walmart Plus, but I have Prime, so I don't really need Walmart Plus that bad. But to me, those were the only ones I really valued on there. I didn't really value the other credits that much. I don't really care about Saks. I don't care about Walmart Plus really, and I don't. The hotel thing is nice, but I was about break even barely with it, because it would have been $200 if I was managed to use it. It would have been another $240, so that's $440, and then it would have been another $200, so that's $640. So I was technically down about $60 before. Now $300 entertainment credit, so that went up. So now so now we're down to $600. The Resi credit, $400. And not I would prefer to have a $400 less fee, but I can easily do one or two meals a quarter that would total up to $100 at Resi restaurants. They're not that far from me, and there's some good ones in Tampa and Orlando, and I go to Orlando quite a bit, like at least 1 or 2 times a month. So there we go. Uber Cash I could have used before, but I don't really Uber that much. I usually just drive wherever I'm going. But now you have the Resi credit, you have the you have the airline credit, and you have the streaming credit. Well, those credits now alone, for me, with the Resi credit being the big change, that's $900. It's $400 plus $200 plus $200. I'm sorry, $400 plus $300 plus $200. That's $900. So there's my fee. Anything else I get on top of that is a bonus. So the main reason I want a Platinum card is because of the lounge access. That is the big appeal to it. I didn't mention that before because it's kind of self-explanatory, but yes, the big thing about the AMEX Platinum card is the access to airport lounges, which is the only reason I wanted my additional card, to use airport lounges. You can go to the Centurion lounges, the Delta Sky Club if you have a Delta ticket up to 10 times per year, and you can go to any Priority Pass lounge because you get a Priority Pass subscription with it. And in my opinion, that's the reason you get the Platinum card. It's nice having all these credits if you use all of them, but I feel like most of the time, unless you're getting a lot of value using pretty much all the credits on here, you're better off just paying as you go than having to pay $900 up front. But that lounge access, that's the big deal, because American Express has the best lounge network. Chase has a decent one, and Capital One's lounges are nice, but there's not many of them. So, in my opinion, if you want the airport lounges, the Platinum card is your go-to card. Sure, some of them may be nicer at airports where there's both, or they're less crowded, but the thing is, Chase and Adventure or Capital One do not have as many lounges. Like, it's not even close, especially compared to Capital One. So this is the airport lounge card, and that's the reason I wanted it, and that's the reason you try to justify all this stuff, is to have that airport lounge access. And the 5X on flights is pretty good, but I mean, the green card's $150, you get 3X on flights, on any purchase of flights, and hotels and whatnot. So in my opinion, that's got the travel covered much better. So I think the new card is better than the old card, even with the higher annual fee. It's a much better product. I can't even get mad they raised the annual fee, because the hotel credit and the Resi credit are way more than the annual fee increase. So in my opinion, it's a much better product. If we look at the Chase Sapphire Reserve, it's $800. So it's only $100 less. And in my opinion, the credits just are not as good for most people. And even for me, where the credits I think would benefit me more than some other people, they're not as good. If we go here and look at the Chase Sapphire Reserve, with the $800 annual fee, you get a $300 travel credit, which I do admit is a really good credit because it works. Their travel is so broad. Like, I mean, anything can count as travel. So I think that's great. $500 stays with the edit. Okay, not quite as good as the Amex Travel. It's $100 less than you get with Amex Travel, and it still has a 2-night minimum. And here's a problem I have with both of these that American Express, as far as I know, does not do. With Chase, if you get a credit, you actually do not earn points when you get your credit. With American Express, again, to my knowledge, you still earn your points even when you use the credit. So Priority Pass and TSA Pre you get on both cards. I will admit having IHG Platinum Elite is nice on the Sapphire card. IHG is great, although I don't think it's as good if you don't have their credit cards, and so keep that in mind. $300 dining credit you do get with there, but it's only with specific like hotels that are like they're part of the Sapphire Reserve exclusive tables, and there's not many of them. There's none where I live. I think maybe in Miami, but none in Tampa and Orlando. And they're a lot more expensive than something you get with Resi. So you're going to probably have to pay some out of your own pocket, especially if there's two people. Apple $250 Apple TV Plus and subscriptions, whatnot. Lyft, not bad. It's the same as the Uber though. It's a little bit less actually. It's $120. StubHub $300. I don't go to concerts, so I'm not really going to get any value out of that. DoorDash, And now you do get better earning categories. You get 4x on flights and 4x on hotels, although the old 3x on all travel, in my opinion, was better. So I was really upset about this change. I think it's worse, whereas the Platinum card, I think it's better, and it's only $100 more than the Sapphire card. The only thing I'll really give the Sapphire card that I think is a lot better is you still get the 3x on dining, meaning it's a much more complete card. You can just get away with only having that card, in my opinion, whereas with the Platinum card, in order to take a lot of advantage out of it, if you want to be within the AMEX ecosystem at least, and you don't mind, and you don't want to split your points up, you need the gold card or the green card, in my opinion, too, because you need to earn your points with dining or groceries or travel or whatever, whereas the green card, you're not really going to, or the Platinum card, you're not going to do it because it only has got the 5x on flights. Whereas with as I said before, with the Sapphire card, you get the dining, you get 3x on dining, you get 4x on hotels, and 4x on flights. So I will say it's more complete. Like, you can have it as more of like one card. Maybe you can combine it with a Freedom Unlimited card to get your 1.5 points on other purchases, but which is a free card, by the way. So you can get a free card. So I guess your total is lower. You earn more points and your total amount is lower because you have that free card, and it's a Visa card, which is important when you're traveling. But on its own, and especially because like there's nothing stopping you from having a cheaper Sapphire card and the Amex Platinum card. You can mix and match your points. You can use other banks. I just don't see it, and in my opinion, it's harder to get that value out of the $800. For me, I would maybe only get about $500 to maybe $700, so I'm still down $100. With the Platinum card, and the 700 is kind of stretching it. It's more like the 500 is more of what I'd get out of it. The Platinum card, I get all of it, and maybe the gold card, and I can get a gold card or a green card with it, or I can just get a Sapphire Preferred card for $95 a year and use that as my dining card. I have both. I like the Sapphire Preferred card. In my opinion, it's the best beginner travel card, and that's what I'd recommend to most people just starting out. But yeah, that's my recommendation. And one last update before we go away. I forgot to mention the sign-up bonuses for these cards. So the standard offer for the Platinum card is still the same, 80,000 points for $8,000 of spend in 6 months. However, though, there's offers for 125 floating around and even up to 175,000. On the Charles Schwab Platinum, which is basically the same card, same annual fee, it just has a requirement of having a Charles Schwab account, which is free and does not require any minimum balance. The only difference is it lets you redeem at 1.1 cents per point to a Schwab brokerage account. So that's your other advantage with that. But other than that, the card's the same, has the same benefits. Oh, and you can't downgrade it. That's the only other downside, besides also not having the new mirror finish. But anyway, that has a offer permanent, like not permanent, but a offer for everyone for $125,000 for $8,000 to spend in 6 months. The business platinum has a normal offer of 150,000 points for $20,000 in 3 months, but the current offer seems to be 200,000 or 250,000 for the same spend and the same amount of time. And for some of the cards, it's actually going up to 300,000 points for certain people. So check around for offers. Mine, I believe, right now is stuck at the 200 or 250, but you can go around incognito mode and whatnot. So definitely be sure to check that out. Okay, that's all I wanted to add. Back to the main video. So what do you guys think about the AMEX Platinum card? Do you think the upgrade was better or the upgrade was worse? Thanks for sticking with me. It's my first video on this channel. I usually do gaming videos and stuff on my other channel. So let me know how you guys felt about this video. And let me guys know what you feel about the Platinum card. And we'll maybe do a video on the Business Platinum card next time as well as some other stuff in the credit card world. Thank you guys so much. Bye-bye.